Hi, I'm Steven, otherwise known as Ninja, and fuck, what are we doing? Gamespherecast Season 3. Welcome. Who am I joined with? Good question. Let's ask them. Cool. Now, Paradox. Where were you November 14th, 2019? Wow, you live in the alternate universe where you got to see the good version. Because Sonic came out November 14th. No, wait, no, fuck. November. Fuck. February 14th, 2020. I was making a reference to the original release date before it got delayed because it looked bad. Don't you agree? Really? Wow. Cool. Huh. Interesting. Haven't heard that before. Well, that's not a bad thing. I mean, everybody's good to their own opinion. But yeah. Um. So personally, whenever I saw that thing in theaters, I cheered because I saw it before Detective Pikachu, and it was fantastic. Uh, um. But what did you think of the movie? Since that's what we're talking about today, Sonic 2020. Yeah, I agree with that. I do think that it went by really quick, and honestly, recalling the event, it's all really just a blur. Like the first, nice one. It's just kind of like a beat happens after every single thing, and it's all just kind of all mushing together, leaving nothing to really stand out. But the thing I did really like though is the action scenes. I thought were really cool. It really reminded me of the Quicksilver stuff from the X-Men stuff, where it's just really fast paced and it deals a lot with slow motion and dicking around in slow motion, which I enjoy. Don't you agree? Yeah. I do think that the dialogue was not handled well at all. I think that was the weakest aspect of the film. Yeah. I, I love the gag where, yeah. It's, Lee. Mad- yeah, come on the podcast. Yeah. My favorite physical gag in the film is whenever he's about to like say something, and then like Jim Carrey sticks his hand in his mouth, and it's just like, well, okay then, because I wasn't expecting that. It came out of nowhere. I really love Jim Carrey's performance in this film. I think it fits kind of the weird, wacky tone Sonic is. Yeah, and uh, though I do gotta say, Ben Schwartz does a really good job as Sonic. I never doubted that Sonic was not Sonic. Uh, though I do have to say, watching the film, especially in theaters, you can tell that they had to redo that design at last minute because it looked like something from 2006 at points, with the lighting being very off, like really off. I get that, yeah. But speaking of details, they had some really cool references. Like the whole opening, they were just in the first level of the first game, Green Hill Zone, and I really like that. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. I never thought about that. I also really like I busted out laughing when I saw this. Whenever like the crazy old man held up a drawing of Sonic and it was freaking Sonic. I was like, holy shit, they did it. Oh no, I thought the flossing was on the same level as Korg playing Fortnite in Endgame. Yeah. That's totally cool. Yeah. Um though I am disappointed that they never had a reference to Sonic saying way past cool man, or like Sonic says, or you're too slow. Like none of those like classic lines were there. Or like Sonic speed. Yeah. Do that. Brash. Yeah. I can see that. It would have been jarring with the. Yeah, okay. Ah, God. Um, so what did you think of the plot of the film? Like Paradox? Well, so in defense of that, and at least Sonic Mania and the original ones, yeah, you would jump through like a big ring. Yeah. Oh yeah. I do think that it's jarring that every single ring in the whole movie is that. Like I wish that like he just had more like normal rings. Like that's what he like Pops in regular show I would try to pay with lollipops. I wish like we had a scene where like Sonic tried to do that with rings. Be like, we don't accept this here and I'm like, here's some rings. Yeah. Yeah, no. I Yeah. It also feels really like overdone at this point because it seems like every big anime, every big like non-Marvel thing has like it's always just yeah. It's just kind of just like the whole strong emotion trend has kind of just it, not kind of died out. And but I do have to give the film credit in the sense where I love the whole aspect of it's like a cat and mouse chase with Dr. Robotnik and Sonic throughout the whole film. And like you get this sense of like who is going to win. Like it's obviously going to be Sonic's going to win in the end because that's just kind of how the ways like the film presents itself. And the first ever trailer kind of spoiled the fact that he was going to be sent into a different dimension. But other than that, I really did like the whole like aspect of like you could feel like each like person is getting like a leg up on the other, and they're both kind of growing on top of each other. And I really like the highway chase scene where like every single time Sonic destroys a robot, another one came out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey's one-liners in this is like amazing, and it's like I didn't expect that. Yeah, I really like the line where it's just like I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting the unexpected, so it doesn't count. Yeah, again. I saw the one where like the little girl asked him why Doctor Robotnik's mad, and he said he has no friends. Oh, I've seen that image. Yeah. Damn, that's awesome. But yeah, yeah, and so like that's an interesting aspect of the film where it's kind of just like Sonic and Eggman are both born from the same thing. They're both born from being lonely, and they take it in two different. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, what I enjoyed though was the wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? Um, I would like to disagree with one aspect. The very end, whenever they played the Sonic theme. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry. Continue with your point. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's Paramount. The intro had the rings. Oh, we're talking about Sonic, right? um. So one great, but yeah, yeah, and that was like my same problem with Detective Pikachu was the fact that they didn't have any musical motifs from the Pokemon series. But uh, Sonic didn't really have that, and that's why at the end I was really happy because I was like, okay, at least a tiny bit of care was put into this. Yeah, like the Imperial March from Star Wars. Yeah. Um, but one issue I had with the film, and it's one that can be easily explained away, but it still annoys me, is at the very end, Sonic is just like thought to be dead, but then he comes back with like a ton of power. I wanted Super Sonic. I understand why, because he didn't have the Chaos Emeralds. But this film, no, I hadn't. Hmm. Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm also going to say that the original song for Sonic movie is not that good. I just have to say it. The rap song that they made, I think it's like Speed Up or whatever. It's lame. It uses like Speed Me Up, the song that plays in the credits, not in the movie, and the credits, which is even more aggravating. It has like a bunch of rappers attached to it, and it's just them rapping over a beat, and the actual beat isn't interesting itself. It uses some samples from the Sonic games, but it doesn't do anything interesting with them. It's a forgettable song. Very forgettable. Hmm, really? Tom. It's Tom. It's Tom Wazowski. Yeah. Oh, it's Wachowski or whatever. It's the most generic last name ever. I hate it. Yeah, I was thinking Mike Wazowski. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I think he's. Oh, Origin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the supersonic thing too. It's like it makes no sense for it to be in. I understand why, but it's also you can't just have Sonic get really powered up without any hint of supersonic. But on a side note, there's a I whenever I saw it, right, I was like just like standing there like with my dad. We were gonna get popcorn because it didn't have dinner. And so then I saw that they had like Sonic like cups for ices, and I was just like, I'm gonna get that. So I went up to the guy and I'm like, I would like a Sonic icy. And he's just like, okay, what size? And I'm like, whichever size the cup comes in. And he's like, that's gonna be a small. I was like, okay, I'll take that. So then he gave it to me. And the cup isn't even a collector's cup. It's just a paper cup. Like, I had to like drink my icy carefully so that way I could display my Sonic icy. I still have it. Paradox, put a photo of it. I'll send it to you later. Of the Sonic I see. It's nice. I got the blueberry flavor because blueberry, blue, Sonic. And my review of the blueberry Sonic uh, thing is a 5 out of 10. It did not taste that good. Okay, go ahead, Paradox. I don't like how that was ruined in the trailer. But we had no idea. Oh yeah, no, I think that's gonna be very interesting for how like the sequel could possibly play out. But it also kind of made me like the deeper we got into the film, there was no sign of Professor Eggman getting all crazy and everything. I was just like, okay, I think I can tell where this movie's going, and it made it more and more predictable. Huh? That yeah. I did like the final mid credit scene with Tails. I thought that was done really well. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was thinking it would be Knuckles, in all honesty, but it's also like Sonic 2 had Tails. Yeah. Yeah, the owl. Knuckles. Yeah. I would just like to think it's like Sonic the movie, and like the trailer would just be like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and then like randomly just like and Knuckles gets slapped onto it. If they didn't do that, I would be very sad, very disappointed. Also, speaking of disappointment, they did not have the classic Sega intro, like for Sega's thing. And the thing that makes it worse is there's an interview where not Bill Swartz, Ben Swartz, apparently he recorded all the octaves to make the perfect harmony for that, but it went unused. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I'm excited for a sequel. I really hope that one's gonna be coming out. Here's the link to that tweet. But if something doesn't come out, I think we got like a good movie. I would like to watch it again. I think it's definitely something where, past all ironic sense of me liking it, it's solid. I would. It's stupid fun, but I don't see something wrong with having a movie that's like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a ton of fun watching it. I wasn't bored throughout any of the film. And honestly, there's a lot of funny one-liners. Like I love the exchange by the elevator where it's like, "Do you do you have a kid in there?" No. Well, yes, but it's not my kid. That made me laugh. Even though it was in the trailer, it yeah. And then like, there's a jumper. Oh, you came here all the way from Milwaukee, or not from Montana? Yeah, it's that important. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. What about you, Paradox? Did you have fun with Sonic? Alrighty. So before we give it, would you like to do a number rating or no? Yeah. So like on like a serious level, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. But with how much fun I had with it, I got to give it a solid 8.5. It's like I had a ton of fun with it, and it was just stupid fun with everything that was going on. And there's lots of just enjoyable, quirky moments. And I is this the end of the podcast? Alrighty. Well, I was Ninja. Be sure to check out Gamespherecast on Twitter at gcastofickle because I forgot the second I when making the account. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at xninja555. Subscribe to the Gcast, like, and comment anything you would like to say. We've gotten a lot of weird comments. And make sure you check out Survivor coming out February 25th from. What's your name again? Yeah, be sure to check that out. It's their songs that they've released so far are really good. I like them. Uh, so new one's already out. Um, Anything you would like to say before we end, Paradox? Cool. Alrighty. Remember, stay spherical.